Let's set up the database schema. What's a schema? It's like a metadata of your database where you get to talk about the tables. So to say, you have to put on fields into your database. What will be the columns? What are we going to insert into? What keys are we going to be using? So you could have a first name, last name, uh, properties, anything could be your schema. In Node.js, you have to set up your schema as well. And with the help of mongoose, you could do that easily. So let's head straight to the models folder, and you have a file called empmodel.js. That's where our schema is going to go into. Firstly, you need to import mongoose from mongoose. Now let's create a constant schema mongoose the schema. Now we'll have to export the constant employee schema, which goes to new schema. We have this set up this way. Now let's have the first name. Now the first field in our schema, and we're going to actually give it some attributes of type, and it could also have required. So it could be string, it could be int, it could be double, depends on, it could be number, it could be date, depends on the kind of data type related to the mongoose documentation. Get to know that. I think we have integer, we have number, we have number replacing integer, we have string, we have dates, we have other forms of data type. Get to look at the documentation. Now, required enter a first name. Okay. Now we need to add a comma because that's not ending. We need to have another one called last name over there. We get to have a type of string. Okay, required. Enter. Last name. Oops, have a low battery. Let's quickly wrap this up. We're gonna have email. Type or string. Required. Enter email address, and you have company, a type or string as well. It is not important, it's not required. Let's have phone number, a type of number. It's not also required, and we have created dates. It's going to have a type of date and a default. If nothing is sent to it, a function called date.now. That's fine. So you could save this, and we're going to actually have that set up, and you could have migration in some other way, but this is just a basic way to set up the model. There's a schema: first name, last name, email, company name, phone number, and the created date. So catch me up in the next video where we'll get to actually do our first post of data into the database. Don't go anywhere.